Everybody is welcome to the YouTube channel. Today I want to discuss the doubly linked list. I already discussed the doubly linked list in my previous video, but today I want to discuss in details and in the Python language how the programming of the doubly linked list will be started or will be performed. So details, and before going to the programming, I want to discuss the doubly linked list simply. Doubly linked list contain, each node contain two links. First link and another maybe second link. First link contain address of previous node and second link contains address of next node. So first node, if it is the first node of the linked list, then first node contains the address of the previous node, but here no previous node is there. So in case of first node, the one link contains the null address, null reference number, and another link contains the address number, reference value of the second node. So in case of first node of the linked list, doubly linked list, one node contains the null reference number and null value, and another node contains the next value node reference number of next node. And in case of second node, one node contains the value of the previous node, and another link contains the reference number of the third node. And in case of third node, one link contains the reference number of the second node, and another link contains the reference number of last node, another node, that is next node. But in case of third node, the last node, there is no some another node beyond this node. So the one link contains the null reference number. So here I am showing only three nodes of linked list. So first node and second node, each node contain one null of each link. So first node contain one null, address of the null is link null value, and another node, last node, link of the last node contains the null reference value. And so this is the simply a double linked list. So in case of double linked list, we want to show that how the programming will start, or how the define. We have to define the class first. Define class, we want to define a node first. So define class node, here 3 points. One is the define of value of the node, second is the next value of the node, third is the previous value of the node. Previous value means previous reference number of the node. So each node contains three number. Each node contains 3 data. One is the value of the itself, value of this node, another is the reference number of previous node, and another link contains the reference number of the next node. So I already defined here 3 items in case of define class of node. Now I want to define one class, that is function. DEF is the syntax of function name insertion, beginning, and argument is head or data. And so this function contains one variable, that is the new underscore node. New underscore node contains data, so this is the form, and new underscore node next value, new underscore may be the previous value. So if head, that is the head is existing, then head dot previous equal to new node, return new node. So return value of the new node is already coming to the function of the insertion beginning. Now I am coming to the another display function. So already 2 function and also 3 function is there. And now display function contain the argument here head, and current I have already started the link from head. So current equal to head, while current, that is current is existing, that is the node is existing, then it will proceed. Proceed how? Each node will be counted and the value of the node will come serially, not one by one, by separate line. Now it will come on one line. So end command I already used here, and current equal to current dot node. As the last point will display the null value when the next node is not available. That is, it is the last value of the linked list. And now I am coming the value declaration. Head equal to function and head value 1, 2, 3, 4. In this way I already declare each and every point of declaring the node value. And at last I am calling the function display for displaying the total environment, total data, total linked list data, and in this way I declare the display head. So this is the end of the preview of the PowerPoint presentation of this doubly linked list. Now I want to start the programming of the double link in the Python language. First, I declared the class node. Class node I already declared, and here function is def init self data and self data next value. I know we have already said that 3 point up here. One is data, another is next value, another is previous value. So after coming as previous value, one new function I want to declare, as is insertion. Insertion. What is the insertion? Beginning. Insertion. Insertion. Insertion beginning, and here argument is head and data. Okay, at the end it is already completed, and then I am coming to the insertion beginning, and here body of the insertion is new node equal to node data. Okay, I'm copying new node, and each new node contain a previous node. So new node contain also next node. So a new node after new node, I'm coming the new node dot next equal to head. That is the next node is head. And another declaration is that now I want to declare the head if head, that is if head existing, then head equal to new node, head dot previous node, head dot prev dot previous node equal to new node. Now I am coming return option, return new node. Okay, and then I am coming the another function, that is the def another function name is display function. Display argument is head, and bodies the current nodes, head current is head, while current, that is a condition here is while current is existing, current value is existing, then print option is coming. Print the node and print the current data, print the current not next not current dot data, and I want to access data, current dot data, and end. This end function showing that it is coming in the it is coming serially. Okay, current and end print. This is current data and print current data, that is current equal to the head and current equal to head, print current data, print current data, and data. Okay, and after print option current.next. Next value will come. Okay, and now I am coming the print null, because if it is not, no data is coming, so print null will be appeared. Now I have to declare the data one by one. Head is the first point, so head equal to null. First I want to declare none, any none. If I want to declare the value, initializing the value, that is none. And next, insertion beginning, value head equal head 1, head value head 2, head value head 3, head value head 4, head value head 5, head value head 6, head value head 7, head value head 8, value head 9, and last data I want to enter value at 10, and I have to call the display function, display with head argument. So first is where it is I am already completed. Class node define, and the function contain def init function, 3 value, 3 argument line here, self data, self next, self preview, and another function def insertion beginning head data, and new node new data equal new dot next head and head preview. Double in. Doubly. And next is coming Doubly. Okay. So I completed the programming and I am to run this program. Run this doubly linked list 3. Some wrong number is there, so doubly linked list 3. Some error is coming because display 8 okay. Okay, now I want to run just another program, and display is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is the end of the programming, and this is the way how we can implement the double linked list in the Python language. So thank you everybody for this programming, and also I want to start another programming in the Python language, that is the circular linked list in my next video.